Rigatoni, please, por favor, get back in that. If sister sees you, you know. Is that our little sibling? Okay, well, so they're not ours, just because I've been keeping an eye on them. It doesn't... Don't look at me like that. It doesn't mean anything. I just... I think that brother of sin is giving them a hard time. He doesn't like me, though. Well, though I know he's supposed to, or at the very least, they should be more intimidating, you know. I find it hard to stand up for myself. I know it is a thing I need to work on, especially if I have any chance at becoming Papa. But they're not exactly picking on me, are they? They're picking on somebody else. And what a good Papa does is protect his peoples. Sort of watching this happen is sort of boiling my blood. I'm not used to getting angry, but get back under the hat. I mean, it's just pathetic. The way you trail after him. The way you try to kid. As if he'd ever notice you. Someone who can't even do as they're ordered. Someone who's this shy. Excuse, but is there a problem here? God, no. We were just... You were just... bullying one of your fellow siblings. Is that any way to act? Or what? You expect me to take you seriously? You really think you're going to be Papa? Seeing as that's what Sister Imperator thinks. See, or are you doubting her? Title of Papa or not, you will show me respect. Oh, what? You're gonna call one of your ghouls on me? I could. I think you and Aether could have a lovely little chat, don't you? Whatever. Thank goodness he's gone. I'm not used to using my big confident voice. I've been working on it. I hope it sounded okay. Oh, Satanas, are you okay? Look, if I had full control, I know I sort of said to him that I was in charge, but honestly, Sister sort of has the final say of everything, and if I had my way, he'd be not allowed in the church anymore. Has he been bothering you for a while? It's not nothing. This place, all of us, we're supposed to be better. Like, a family, almost, or at least, a community that is kind and accepting in the ways the rest of the world is not so much all of the time. We cannot pride ourselves on being this more accepting, judgment-free community and then behaving like that. But, if he has been bothering you, or if he does it again, I wasn't bluffing. it's taking some time, but the ghouls are sort of actually liking me. I think so. At least, I suppose it's harder for the ones assigned to me who were assigned to puppeteers or, Dewdrop and Mountain are finding it a little hard. Well, Dewdrop especially, given the element change. I can't imagine how stressful that is. And the others, who are staying in the church and not becoming part of my band. They don't want to talk to me much. I can't blame them. Especially Alpha and Omega. I'm half expecting them to request to be sent back to hell any second. I wish things hadn't turned out this way. This is not for you to worry about. I only mean to say that, I've... out of some of the ghouls who were already here, and I have had to... I've had to try summoning my own ghouls. Suppose if you summon them yourself, perhaps they have a stronger bond with you? I don't know. But, I don't know if you've met Swiss, but you have. His sister was a bit cruel about him when I managed to summon him, but just because he's the way he is, I don't see a problem with it. I don't know. But, like I said, I think they're starting to like me. I hope respect me, and I really could tell Aether to step in if he gets, mean to you. Well, see, I know I don't have to, but I'm offering. Well, why wouldn't I? I want to be able to watch out for and protect the people here. I think that's the kind of puppet I would like to be. No, wait. You're not taking up more of my time. Well, it is true that I would like to protect and defend everyone. How do I say this without it sounding creepy? What made me really want to step in and made me sort of a little angry is not so much that he was being a dick, though he was, but that he was doing it to you. Well, see, I mean, you didn't forget that we've talked before, right? Oh, well, no, I suppose you wouldn't forget. No, I suppose I'm used to being forgettable, but now, in the position I'm in, I suppose people would remember me. Why would I have forgotten about you? You were really sweet to me. I think a lot of people wouldn't have sat and listened to me, drone on, and, well, as you saw, not everybody is exactly happy with my promotion. They find me a little too weird, awkward. I suppose I don't exactly give off a domineering, confident personality, which, yeah. But I'm trying to work on it. And you were supportive of that. And I see you kept your promise and you haven't told Sister about the rigatoni. At least, I haven't been told off about it, so I presume you didn't. Well. Grazie. Thank you for keeping our little secret. And not that Sister doesn't exactly know that I have pets, she doesn't like it when they leave my bedroom. But Rigatoni gets so scared when she's left on her own. What else am I supposed to do? For some reason she seems to prefer my company to that of the other rats. Oh, see, I have others. Quite a few, actually. I could chew them if you'd like. See, in my... Oh. That wasn't... Sorry, I got a little excited. I wasn't trying to be inappropriate. I mean, I suppose as Papa I'm supposed to be at least a little inappropriate. But I wasn't trying to suggest you come to my bedroom. I mean, I suppose I was, but not for those reasons. I don't think what you need after being picked on is sex. You still seem a little upset. I suppose I was just trying to do something to take your mind off things. But you probably have your own friends and people you want to be getting back to, so... No. Wait, do you mean no, isn't you don't have? Well, that's a pity. I find it hard to imagine why you would struggle to make friends with anyone here. I suppose, see, you're a little more shyer than the rest of them. Huh. Well, it isn't a problem to me. I think you're quite charming. Would you... I'm not sure if this is inappropriate in the bad sense. I don't exactly have many friends here, I'm trying to, with the ghouls. Though I suppose in a way I'm also their boss? I'm not exactly sure how that works, I'll be honest. I mean, they could eat me and tear me apart any second they choose, so it is, the power balance is a strange thing. But, what I'm saying is, I don't know if this is against the rules to suggest to a sibling of sin. I mean, of course, we're allowed to have relations with all of you. Any of you. Not all of you, not that I would with everyone, although I might. But more intimate things. Intimate emotionally, I mean, if, for example, I wanted to try and be your friend, if that would be reasonable, allowed. I suppose I did say I was in charge, so I suppose I could make my own rules. You're not always so shy, are you? Perhaps you just need the right person to be around to help you feel more at ease? Well, then, would... Dearest sibling of sin, would you do me the honor of accompanying me back to my bedroom so I can show you my collection of pet rats? Well then, I suppose. Well, you could take my arm if you'd like. Okay. You really don't have to do this if you're just indulging me, you know. Well, I suppose she is cute. Much like you. I mean... No, I suppose I mean that. Well, no, normally she's pretty well behaved. Even if the last 2 times you've seen me, I've been wrestling with her to hide. But, you know, I can't imagine it's much fun being sat on my head all day. Well, no, sometimes I try and keep her in the pockets, but then she wriggles out. Though I suppose perhaps that's better than if I look like my hat is dancing all across my head. I haven't exactly worked out what is the best. I don't want to just, like, throw her in a pouch and tie it around my waist, because that feels a bit cruel. Maybe if I could get some sort of small cage, and I could attach that inside the hat or somehow underneath my robes. That sounds potentially dangerous. Or, you know, I could just be allowed to bring them out, but I digress. Perhaps when I'm Papa, no. And then I can officially make my own rules that, See, rule number 1. Everybody is allowed to walk around with their pets out. Though, I suppose that could cause a problem to people with allergies, but I don't think you can be allergic to rats, can you? I mean, it could be a problem if they bit you, but it's not like dog or cat hair. Maybe the rule will just be for myself. It's for, you know, the people have, what do you call them? Like an animal who helps, when you feel sad. CC, emotional support animal. I could claim that. I mean, it's true. Wait. You're not going to freak out by seeing a bunch of them all together, right? No, they're not running around loose. They are in that little enclosure. If I let them run around everywhere, a lot of the things I own would be eaten. They're not the best at understanding what is and isn't food. Well, some of them are smarter than others. The Rigatoni's pretty smart. Some of them... well, but I love them all the same. That is the important thing. Alright, you can come out of the hat now. There we go. See? It's our friend again. I think she wants you to hold her. She's taken quite a liking to you. You know, perhaps... I don't know. I mean, I did say she was smart, which she is, but... she did start messing around once we were sort of near where you and him were. Maybe she knew somehow, you know. She probably has better hearing than I do. That, you were distressed and started messing around in order to get me to stop and pause, and I ended up overhearing some of what he was saying. Which then, it's not true. I'm sure you knew that, but... in case you didn't, I don't exactly know what he was saying to insult you. I sort of got from his overall demeanor that it wasn't very nice. And I don't know if he said anything worse before I got there, but... and whatever he said, I wouldn't pay any mind to it. Well, I know that's easier said than done, but he's an asshole, is what I'm trying to say. we don't listen to assholes. No. But, and calling you shy, it is not an insult, no? I don't think so. I think it's pretty cute, I don't know. I don't see it as a negative personality trait. It's not just about hurting anyone. You can't help it. And picking on you for it is surely only going to make you more withdrawn and make you less likely to talk to people, you know. But being shy or introverted or anything like that, it's not a bad thing. It certainly doesn't make you a bad person or a weak person, anything like that. Penny over here is particularly shy. You may... Can you see her? She's sort of... She's the one back there in the corner. See, I would introduce you, because I think, you know, perhaps kindred spirit and all of that, but no. With time, she may not hide from you, but no, she wouldn't be violent or anything. She's gentle. Some of the others as well, but no, she's docile. She's just sort of easily frightened by strangers. But once she sees you don't mean any harm, hopefully, you know, a few visits and she'll get used to you. What did I say? Oh, well, I mean, I didn't mean to presume that you would want to keep visiting them. I mean, only if you wanted to. I mean, if you know, you could. True, that very true. Rigatoni would start to miss you, and so would I. I mean, this one right here, the one sort of running around in circles mindlessly. That's Rav, short for ravioli. You have noticed the naming pattern. I mean, in a way, it sort of puts a limit on me. By which I mean, you know, there's only so many types of pasta in the world, and so therefore I cannot have an infinite number of rats because I would run out of names. Though that being said, there is an awful lot of types of pasta. So. Oh, what did you call him? Chunky. No. Oh, with an O. Chunky. Ah, the round little boy. That's lasagna. So called because, I mean, as you said, I suppose he is what was it? Chunk. But perfectly healthy. No, you can be whatever the word you said was, and be perfectly healthy. I do mean it, you know. I mean, well, I don't want you to be scared about the threat of whether Aether tears that man's arms off or not. I didn't say anything about tearing off arms. What? Let's just forget that I added that on there. I won't do that unless you ask me to, but what I wanted to say is, if you just wanted to talk about it or anything, you can always come here. And even if you don't want to talk, you could just hang out with the rats if you wanted, and perhaps with myself. I just want you to know that I'm here, and I won't tell any of the ghouls about what's going on unless you say that I can. Not all of them would go to violence. Only the ones that really like you. I mean, no, that was supposed to be a joke. Well, they're not, they're not human, they have sort of a different concept of what is going too far. Look, all I meant by that is that it's people here who care about you and don't think you deserve to be talked to like that. Because you don't. And look, Satan knows I'm not any good at following orders. Before I got promoted to this, all of them used to pick on me. I'm the weird, awkward cardinal who collects rats and stumbles over his words and rides a tricycle. And all these things are true, see, but does that make me a bad person? I'd like to see them try and ride a tricycle. I only mean, I know what it's like to feel like an outcast. I don't want that for you. So, if being here and spending time with me will help, I'd like to. And also, as I said, I like you. So, and I know I am not Papa yet. If I ever will be, if I do a good enough job, and I'd get the final promotion. If I make it, I hope I can be as comforting as they were. As they would have been. I wish they were around to be able to teach me how to do this. Sister is here, but she's not exactly a people person, so she doesn't exactly have helpful advice for this sort of stuff. And if I told her I wanted to be nice to people, she'd probably just call me weak. And then, Papa, Nihil, he sort of scares me not like in like a physical way. Like, I'm sure I would beat him in a fight, given that he's like 150 years old. I don't exactly actually know how old he is, but I'm sure like just a little breeze of wind would knock him over and break his bones. But in a sort of I don't know how to act around him sort of way. I don't understand him or what he really wants from me. And, perhaps in the past, I used to daydream about, what it would be like to be Papa and be part of the family and all of that. But that was before he killed all of his children, so... Or the deaths of all of his children. Or at least allowed sister to order the deaths. I don't exactly know. But, Don't repeat any of that out of this room. It's speculation, is all. I mean, it's the same speculation everyone has, but, I don't exactly want to be his son anymore. So I don't know. I hope that if I do this, that maybe they'll let me sort of do what I want a little bit. I can make things a bit better. Hopefully they don't kill me. I suppose we'll see about that. That got a little too dark. I'm sorry. This was supposed to be about you. See, it actually, it is pretty stressful. But I suppose I have plenty of emotional support threats to choose from, and I mean, with this many, surely I have the best emotional support in the world. What? You think I'm doing a good job? Oh. Grazie. Huh. I think I just really needed someone to tell me that. Sorry, now I'm getting, you didn't come in here to have me cry at you and vent to you. You'd like to stay. I suppose that's fine. You sure? I mean, we could, what could we do? I have a TV. I normally often leave it running when I'm out. Well, that's like the white noise. Some of them I'm pretty sure are pretty soap opera fans, but sister didn't like how much electricity bill it was using up. That is a good point. Should Papa not be able to use as much electricity as he wants? I like the way you think. But make yourself at home, I suppose. I don't know what you're comfortable with physical contact-wise. I could sit over there, or we could sit here, or... I don't know how upset you still are. I mean, I'm sort of sorry. I'm not crying anymore. But, perhaps both of us could benefit. No pressure, of course, but perhaps both of us could do with a hug. You think so too? Then I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? I think we could all do with one of these every now and then. Unless, of course, you are someone who's very uncomfortable with physical contact, in which case that's totally, what is word? Valid. Oh, sorry, is it? No, I suppose the big giant silver cross metal thing is, not very comfortable to be squeezed up against. Sorry about that. Shall we sit down? We could see if any of the rats want to sit with. if any of them will let you hold them. Oh, plenty of them are friendly. Though being friendly doesn't always mean that they don't bite. Rev's pretty friendly, and also he really likes to nibble on people. Unless you're into that sort of thing. No, okay. How about totally me? They're pretty lazy, so they should sit pretty quietly with you. There. Thank you for this, by the way. I know this was supposed to be for helping you, but I think you're doing a pretty good job at helping me. Let's see what's on. Oh, I've never seen this movie. Would you like to watch? I suppose we could try it. Hopefully, it isn't sad. I don't think that's what either of us need right now. See, I suppose let's hope it has a happy ending. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. Reminder that I have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me gave me just £1 a month, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios in a safer environment. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of all my audios, and 2 exclusive spicy audios a month, with at least 1 per month picked from your requests if you join the top fledgling tier, and more. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy also has stickers and other merch of my audio original characters under the Vampire Prince section of my shop. My art commissions are also currently open. Audio commissions are currently closed. A thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Andy Christ, Cello Moon, Lauren Lovett, Sazzy NK, Ebony Voigt, Fruit Island, Rain Cloud, CL, Nerd Herder, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Ruby Red Gem, Carry On, Livia Nacito, Euronaughty, Asterash, Percy, Hell, The Solaces, Tiffany Boyer, Nothing to See Here, Void, Zoe Madder, River Heights Puff, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Ray Gart, Sweetheart Sty, Emily, Sweet Jade, Kit, Arcane, N, Emery, Zorn Enby, 675309, Goth Muppet, Peachy, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Dahlia, Valkyrie Ace, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Faith, Lithendralis, Dawn Robin, Persephone Black, Lady D, Fox Love for Music, Love the XA, Beautiful Thorn, Cecilia, Fern, Persephone Paris, Seo, Doomfrog, Sammy, Q the Cats, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Demeron, Steph, Chris Vickman, Mark, Late Night Vibes, Demonics Anxiety, Deanna, Jam, Ethereal Viking, Wibbles, Jazz, Emily, Vic, Nye, Abdessin, Amara Keen, Alyssa, Josie Moser, Pluto, Calix A. Cross, The Sleeping Poet, Faith, Next Time On, Sligay Goober, Breezy Bot, Nex, Goober, PyCham13, Asta Sarah, Rowan the Hunter, J, Strawberry 897, Faruk Volker, Shelbst, True Starshine, Cabo Cups, SH7, Ophelia, Strawberry Jam, Deleth, Incognita, Zelko Salts, Freak of Nature, Desifal, Green Fog, Ace of Hearts, Sister of War, Gabrielle Simpkins, Charlie, Celia W, Bookstore Cryptid, Joelle McRae, Max Little Spoons, J Aries, Ace, Delirious, Raven G, Ellie B, Skybound, Sunny, Dak and Luke, Jordan Ratliff, Elixir Key of Destiny, David Moser, Ost, XOXO, Virgie, Willow Orange, Lindsay Houston, Coffee Pot Cat, Love Lahel, Annie or Alice, Alf, Tucker Grave 3, Rio Plushie, Momo99, Thembo Supreme, Ditto, Matata, Grimbean, Maypop, Piers, There's Something Happening, Alex B, Illyra G, Marco 01, M, Mason, Warner Yako, Dal, Planet MB, Katie, Maria Davis, Jania, Omen Warn Them, PT, Daniel Wolf, PG Sakura, Crested Blossom, X Profane X, Abbycat16, Skylar Sheridan, I Am My Family's Loki, Olivia Osman, Elizabeth, Cassius, Iceberg, Avery, Artemis Amaritsu, Ember Rain, Fishy78, Golden New, Plant Cato, Frosh, The Silent Star, L, Kyle, Undercover Clown, Chrissy, Jansa Jopar, Wolf with a Book, Primrose Path, Ducky, Bob Said, Bumble Baby, Agenda Techno, Silently Chaotic, Error, Des, Ica111, Swirly Sultana, Inovirus, L, Untrustworthy Narrator, Rainstorm, Will, Seppi Day, Blue Frame, Pumpkin, AMC1720. Effie, Mixed Murder, Phil the Caffeinated Crow, Junext, Molly, Hero, Albar Obsessed, Quinn, SL, The Kraken, Master of Tea, Marina, Cat, October, Six Rabbits, Red Raccoon, Bexy RMW, Red Velvet Rose, Rowan Torquil, Fantasy Princess, ASDF, Tiffany Sonotti, Ambrose, Midnight Whisper, Antichrist Socialite, Daniel D. Desjardins, Chaos Fox, Kyrain Panthera, Winter and Bone Zero, Ash, Salamander Zakul, Sumire, Philogena, Naj, Lysander, Black Seraphim 7, Heaven, Lucas Walker, Sequoia, Emily, Ash, Adventurous Winter, Kiara Ebley, Felix, Sam, Actually Static, Chris07, Little Adventurer, Lost in Space Max, Alex, Lavender Lucius, Green Blue, El's Collection of Teeth, Angelus, Rachni, Caspi is Here, Alex Senpi, Sakura the Neko, Lalu Boy, Luna Moth, LEC, Bram Shelley, Bloody Wren, Grayson, Renee Person, Gabriel Sandberg, Cinny Bunny, Rosecat, The Boy with No Name, Car, Blue Cheese Cactus, Lex Frazier, Haz, Moon Melancholia, Necromania, Vexed and Hexed, Mothman, Cobalt, Obscure Oni, VRO8, Sam Nana, Vivi, Daisy Jones, Leaf, Alistair, Spooky Quest, Catastrophe 1742, Blue, Alec Wums, Mingus Owen, Jay the Bat, Becca, Caitlin Miskell, E, CC, Banshee, Fluffy Dushy, Picafic, Irina Shukina, Jaden Rose, Kit Bird, Soul Lesser, Jack, Dionysus, Shadow 071108, Charlie Andy 101, Demiriel, Uh-Oh, Leviathan, Courtney McLaren, Morgan, Vincent, Camiel Peterson, Costal Bumbun, Umiel, Fox, Ali, Benj, 100 Bunnies, Apple XX Pop, Jake from State Farm, Ainsley C, Ranger Lee, Lover Bull Bull, Louis, Random NB, Jin, Jodie Marie, Nova Dickinson, Ghost Mutt, Artist Lover, Tom Jaden, Lanky the Grave Robber, Kilroy, Loon Aries Galaxia, Mac, Coy, Shay, Riv, Fluffy Puffs, Devil Videl, Kilgore, Fairy Pill, Charlie Roo, Ariana Rivera, Black Crane, Red Wren, Elise Jonia, Twisted Doll, The Next Sunrise, Simple, Dollar Bills, Mickey Lucky, Ellie Becken, Adrian, and Derry. And a thank you to my familiars. Saladuria, Spatial Oddities, Jocelyn, Jessica Louise Forsyth, Tusklight, Emma Stone, and Maggie Kangas.